Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back. We're here with another Dawnless Days siege battle for you today. I guess it's technically a siege battle. We're on an unfortified settlement for you today, so a little bit different, but it's one of the new unfortified settlements that got added in the new update. It is Dunland Village, so it's kind of like a village divided in two by this river here, which kind of like ends in a pool over here, some sort of like secret, I don't know, religious temple or some sort of shrine. But yes, already it seems as though the defenders are planning to be quite aggressive with this one. Got Gondor here already with some Gondor Cav trying to be quite aggressive here against the Dwarves of Erebor. And yes, we also have Gondor also starting to pelt these poor Dwarves as they move up. We've got Dwarven Barrack Guard already being the centre of attention here as they get focused down on the defense state. As you can see, we have Gondor. We also have Umbar, so we are using the Last Breath submod. And then also the final one is Lothlorien, so a pretty strong defensive team, that's for sure. Umbar are a really strong, heavy infantry sort of faction. I mean, the Elves of Lothlorien, do I need to say more than that? They are super, super strong. And then also Gondor is a very good, well-rounded faction as well. On the attack here today, we do have the Iron Hills. We also have the Dwarves of Erebor, as we've already seen. And then the final faction is Imladris as well. So we have Elves on both sides. But then we have Dwarves supporting one Elven faction, and we have men supporting the other Elven faction. So yes, I guess you could say it's like, I don't know, it's like a Dwarven sort of like kin war, and then they both called upon different parts of Middle-earth to support them. Look at these crossbows getting absolutely focused down. They are only Iron Hill crossbows, they're not like really strong ones, like the Iron Fortress Guardians, or what, Iron Fortress. I don't know what they're called actually now I think about it. I think it's Guardians, something like that. But yeah, the crossbows anyway, they've broken just very, very easily. I mean, the Gladiator and Bow Warriors, they're doing a very, very good job getting rid of them. But yeah, the Elven Archers here, they'll be a little bit tougher to take out. And you can see these Noldorian Archers are focusing down the Balku Magan here. Already getting these guys down to 79, and they're getting shot in from both sides now. So not much you can do. Noldorian Rangers shooting into the back of them from the other direction, and that is going to be a real pain there for Imladris, I'm sure. Already, you can see over here, my gosh, look at this. Erebor Axe Warriors and Pelagian like taking on Pelagian Marines. I think the Marines have got off their Javies, and they've done a real good amount of damage as these first few units have got in. That's really going to help out those Marines there. Yes, if you're enjoying all things Dawnless Days and would like to see some more Lord of the Rings action, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and the comment show support. It really does help out the channel as we work towards 10k subs. The Pelagian Marines now are starting to be beaten back, but they are only medium melee infantry. They used to be Javies, the Javi unit, but now they're just a sword unit with Javi availability. Which I think is a little bit better. I think that's probably how they should be. But anyway, the Dwarves are slowly killing them off now. They do rely very much on that those Javies initially to get a bit of a head start, but they could do some backup from these Gondor swords soon, or maybe even the archers here, these Blackroot Vale archers. Shooting to the side. I mean, they got some really good angles. There you go. Bone Militia doing exactly that now, trying to support their Gondorian comrades down there. Looks like we've got Prince's Coast Guard, we've got Citadel Guard over here, defending a pretty strong defense, that is. The Dwarves are setting up shock infantry to try and break through. Don't know if that, I was going to say, I don't think that's the move. These two dueling it out. Who's going to win that fight? Oh, no, he's running away. So yeah, they're going to need... Well, none of these units are really going to break through. The Halberdiers might be a better use. We're going to see Mansion Claimers as well coming up. These have silver chevrons. So yeah, they're going to be sent in. Let's check back in on the other side. Looks like the Iron Hills have also attacked. The Elves of Lothlorien down here. They are beating the Sword Company, but they're also losing themselves. I think that's because the Halber is getting involved in the fight. It looks like the Iron Hill Warriors are going to be defeated. They're going to need to send forward a few more infantry, but it seems like the Iron Hills are just going to keep sending forward one by one, which, how wise an idea that is, I don't know. Whether they can send that forward and also send forward some crossbows, like, yeah, they got the Iron Fortress Guardians here. So whether they can send those guys forward and just try to focus down those spear warriors when they commit, I don't know. Also on this side here, you can see that we have Guards of Imladris going in against the Balku Magan. I mean, these are the most elite Elven swords, I think, probably in the game at the moment. I'd say they're better than Shipwright Nobles. But yeah, the Guards of Imladris really, really solid, and they are going to probably carve through these Balku Magan. You want to check out the Last Breath submod, by the way, which adds a whole bunch of new factions, adds 4 new factions at the moment. Umbar, it also adds Iron Hills, Dorwinian, and also Khan. I always forget Khan. I don't know why. Probably because they're my least favorite before. But they add all 4 of them. And you can play those. I'll leave a link for it in the description. It's just on the Steam Workshop. It's really easy to get. And you can see here, look at this Dwarven Axe infantry. They're going to try and use this little flank here. They see the gap. They're going to try and get in. There's nothing really ready behind to support it just yet. And they look like they're going to try and do the same on this side. There's a little bit of a harder angle. But yeah, look at that. The attackers have found a way into the settlement very, very quickly. And they're going to try and surround these Belkin Gan, deal with them. And then open up this breach point to, well, more attackers. There you go. I think they've routed the other Balkan again, and there you go. The waterworks are starting to be broken, or starting to open. I don't know what the term is. Why have I forgotten that term? I don't know. But anyway, Gondor is still holding nicely over here. They're doing a good job holding back Erebor right now. Barrack Guard, yeah. I mean, this is good to see. Like, Erebor is, like, losing a lot of elite units here. The Dawn Barrack Guard. Oh, and the Cav as well. I've not been paying attention to this. Gondor's Cavs also been causing all sorts of problems. And destroying another, like, Barrack Guard here. Oh, my gosh. That is not good. They haven't gone for Dane yet. I mean, you could go for a little charge on Dane. Just try and rout him. Gondor Cavalry is now Spear Cavalry because they've now got this as a... like as a variant, so you've got Shock Cav, you've got Melee Cav, now you have Spear Cav. So Spear Cav's kind of pretty good at charging, but it's not quite as good as Shock Cav, and I'm pretty sure it's decent in Melee as well. I don't really know. I think it's like it's like an in-between of the two, really. Yeah, here we go, Halberds coming forward. I think the Halberds are dying because of the, because of the archers over here. Yeah, Black Veil archers trying to do their bit. They are beating back a lot of these units here. So yeah, the Princess Coast Guard doing a good job, doing their job, holding back much superior Dwarven units at the moment. So that is good to see. I think Erebor's attack is going to get stalled. I think Gondor might want to start thinking about shifting some troops over here to support his allies, because those allies, I mean, they've got it kind of under control. This is kind of like not too bad. They've kind of like filled up the choke points. I think they could do that. Haradrim Hunters here, by the way, are getting shot to pieces right now by Elven archers. Javis don't often have much armor, so yeah, they are a perfect target for archers. And since like most missile units nowadays don't have missile block, even better. But yeah, you can see they're still finding gaps around the elves, trying to get behind. They're trying to go after these Javis. I think that's what their attack order was, but they were intercepted by Maces of Tolflas there, and that's why Guards and Lads are losing a lot of troops here. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's brutal. We've got Arthras and Asgar as well in here fighting away. There you go. Looks like, I mean, looks like the elves are going to send around more troops here. I always keep thinking these are Dwarven troops with the emblems above. But yeah, Noldorian swords coming around. He's got more shock infantry coming around to try and get, like, break in. We also got Noldorian Rangers now in here. One of the nastiest cav units around. They are a melee cav now, technically, but they've still got their missile ability. So don't worry about that. And they're still just as hard to kill. They are starting to die pretty quickly. I think they're just being shot up by various missile units here. And there you go, the tower has collapsed. The enemy's tower has been destroyed. It's also going to help the attackers, but yeah, it looks like more attackers are arriving, with more defenders also getting thrown in. Aduna Kori getting sent in. Yeah, Umbar really committing the elites right now. These men head to toe in steel with those big broadswords of theirs. They'll start carving through elves.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle.
There you go, yeah, the Javi's dying. I don't know why they didn't try and get these guys out of melee a little bit earlier. Got another Haradrim Hunter here setting up. I mean, Harad's got okay archers. I'm surprised they didn't just bring archers, but yeah, they can't really, they're not protecting their Javis very well right now as Harad, which they could do, would definitely do it. Look at this, yeah, they're going to allow this Haradrim Hunter as well to get pinned down and killed, and they're going to get all their Javis off. They're going to get sliced and diced here. They also, I mean, they are jabbing some of these elves right in the face. Probably are inflicting a decent amount of damage. They are losing, but so the Haradrim Hunters are winning slightly, actually, apparently. They could do with, I don't know, getting some more infantry units over here, which is why I feel like Gondor could shift a couple of units over. But the that's not a good sign. Dane has broken through. I don't know how, but he has. Oh, I guess because the Dwarves have pushed Gondor back a little bit on this flank here. And then Dane snuck around the back of this building, and he's gone in that way. But he's going to lose Dane at the moment, by the looks of it. And yeah, they've sent Galadrim Sword Warriors here. I was thinking, like, Gondor's Shock will not beat Dane, but this is not Gondor's Shock. So the Elves of Lothlorien sent over some Elves here to support Gondor, and that's killing off Dane. Interesting. Don't I think this choke point over here, they've easily got it. They've got it, like, tied down. They don't need to send anything else here. The Gondor's Cav as well, just finishing to... Well, it's about to die, actually. I thought it was about to finish off these Erebor Axe Guards. It didn't, sadly. But it would have been good to see if they can get a rear charge there. I think we've just got, like, all that's left to really, like, change this battle is, like, the 2 Wardens over here. They could maybe make a difference. Allied General dead. There you go. So Dane has lost his General. Or, like, Dane is dead, sorry. So, yeah, Dane has not lost his General. He's lost his own life. But yeah, look at that. Those shock infantry, even though they were losing earlier against the Haradrim Hunters, they managed to turn it around. And that's because the Haradrim Hunters shouldn't have been in melee. Even if they do initially start to win that fight, it does turn around. We are seeing Gondor's swords now being shifted across. They do really need to come over here and help deal with these Noldorians. The Haradrim Hunters, yeah, they're all going to start routing if they get too close to melee fights, I feel like. They are throwing their final jabbies. Looks like the Elves are kind of being ignored at the moment. They're just being shot to pieces here, these poor Galadrim Spear Warriors. Which isn't the end of the world, because it means that, well, I guess it kind of is and isn't. I mean, they're wasting their ammunition, but it also means that the Elves are being required to use their precious ammunition, like the Twilight Guard are using their ammunition to kill off other crossbows, when really they want to use it probably on, like, pikes or generals or just anything that's more important, really. And there you go, General's dead. That's not good either. So Gondor's managed to lose his General, which I'm surprised. There's still like 50 men left. That's unfortunate, really. And he still has a lot of his army left. Managed to claim is they're still chipping away. And you wonder whether now, Gondor's okay when he loses morale. Loses the General, his morale's okay. But you wonder whether they could just master out. Dwarves usually do better without morale, like compared to Gondor. Or like generally. Everyone's better with the Generals. I don't know, maybe not. Yeah, I was going to say, they seem like they're routing pretty quickly over here. I mean, the 2-1 is wavering at 25. That's never a good sign. So yeah, I think Gondor's won this one. I like how he's pulling back his General now that the General's dead. Just leave him in there. Leave him in there to die.
The men are running. Cowards.
Looks like Lothlorien as well is tightening up this corner, and he actually does not want to like go down and support. It seems like an interesting move. Gondor's coming across to support. I mean, to be honest, I mean, this is going to be like a constant flow of reinforcements here. There are a lot of losing defenders though here. I don't really know how they're losing. It's fighting elves, maybe? They aren't getting shot in the back at the moment. The crossbows here are doing something. I think they're shooting into the side of this combat here. The elves, men, and dwarves all fighting against each other here. Sauron will be loving this. Yeah, if you want to get involved in any of these sort of battles, be like, man, I want to get involved in Dawnless days. I've been struggling to find games. So feel free to join my Discord. The link's down below in the description. As always, guys, you're very welcome to come stop by, join in. Whether you're a new player, whether you're a veteran, all are welcome. There you go. Looks like, yeah, the Noldorian sword is trying to mop these Galadrim sword warriors here. The archers could definitely do with like trying to focus down these shock units here. I mean, there's one just standing here waiting. Elrond is still here as well. I mean, he's a tough unit to kill, is Elrond. Imladra still has a little bit of ammo as well, something very key just to keep, like to hold on to just in case you need to shoot any generals or like, I don't know, a polearm unit. Gondor still has some ammo as well, which is good to see. But on the units like Bow Militia, which isn't that great. And I think the elves have a little bit of ammunition as well in their Twilight Guard. And you can see here, the Iron Hills, they've made their attack here. I mean, the pikes are, yeah, they're beating back these Galadrim bow warriors, but well, they were losing themselves, so that's changed. And we've got the warriors very Mithrin in here as well, supporting. I think they just basically are just the old... basically just the old shock, like the old Eremith and veterans, like the gold beard. They still look cool. I love the unit really. The new area myth convention is so much cooler. Look at the pike fangs. Look at these dwarves poking away. Forcing back these elves. There you go. I mean, the elves are holding, but they haven't got anything really to counter because obviously all their pole arms got shot by the crossbows. Really was the game plan of the attackers. The attackers have now also managed to solidify this area here. They've just managed to rout those units, probably with the help of those Noldorian Rangers. They're now moving on to the Heroes of Amonlank. The pretty tough opposition itself. The attackers, if they wanted to, yeah, they could push across, try and take on these Gondorian swords, but it looks like they're just going to leave a crossbows and maybe deal with them. They could push that way, then go round and go and attack from the other side, but it looks like a set of guards been left to hold that position as well. This is not looking good for the defenders at this point here. The archers are already losing, they're wavering as well. This is possibly going to be the way in, and yeah, the archers of the attackers are really focusing that area as well, trying to help break through. And then the Iron Hills now are very much able to break through, and this could be a real problem now for the defenders. That unit there, well, these units here in this choke point can either go in and support this fight here. Main fight, oh my gosh, look at this. Yeah, Prince's Coast Guard wavering and breaking at 56 men. So it looks like Gondor's lack of general is starting to show its influence on the game. Yeah, a lot of archers here breaking like 120 men. That is not good. Balance power is definitely shifting in favor of the attackers as well. It's 1,500 against 1,300. Here we go. We've got Umbar's general now going in against shock infantry. Shock infantry does excel against spears, but we'll have to see. These guys are a bit battered up.
The enemy is going for our general. Protect him.
Right, John, men of Umbar. Don't let these pesky dwarves inside. Got more elves as well being thrown in. Tower falls. The Iron Guard general's engaged. Yeah, look at that. Balcom Magad loses decisively. I think that's from fighting maybe a mixture of pikes and shock infantry. I'm not really sure. Haldir's in there and he's losing. He's being pulled back. He's only very light bow infantry. He's not exactly the greatest unit when it comes to melee fights. Looks like Gondor isn't actually winning over here. Okay, that's a concern. Gondor, I thought, was going to win this fight, but the Manchester claimers, you know, actually kind of turning around. Blackroot Vale archers are wavering. They should break, and then Manchester claimers, I'd put money on them to be the Citadel Guards. I mean, they outnumber them to start with. But yeah, they definitely will. It looks like Gondor swords here. They've been routed.
Thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
This is not good. Look at that, the Balcom general pulling back. I don't know how. Oh, these units are getting it behind because they've gone around the other side of this, like this other choke point. They've come around. This is not good. It's starting to fall apart for the defenders here a little. I wonder whether they need really this many Amonlank spears in this choke point, whether they could pull one of them out. It's like those guys hold forever. Putting two there might be a little bit overkill, especially when you're stretched for men right now. Yeah, the Dwarves, they're starting to rout these units here. Haldir's gone. And now they can go into the backs of these units here. This is not good at all. And now the Heroes of Amonlank are going to have to turn around and deal with the threats behind them. And the Dwarves getting revenge on their greatest rival, the Elves. I mean, I don't know why the Balcom Guard General's all the way back there. Just get him in the fight. Like, it's do or die. It's 1,100 against 700. Yeah, the longer you leave him back there, I mean, he's not doing achieving much back there. So, might as well just send him in. here doing their best.
One of our units can no longer fire.
There you go. I mean, yeah, it looks like with the support of, I think the Noldor Rangers helped out, in charging over here, and they helped rout Gondor, and the Dwarves just about won. This is all that remains of Erebor, though. Literally the one man should claim it. So Gondor did a good job, actually. They did a very, very good job. But Citadel Guards are just blocking the spot there. As you can see, the Noldor Rangers are trying to shoot into the mess over here. There's nothing else with ammo that's going to break through, so it'll be sheer force to try and get through this little guard down there. Don't know what this hero of Amon Lang's doing. I guess maybe protecting the flank. Not looking good. It's not looking good. A lot of losing going on. The Balcom McGann's starting to die as well. I think they maybe have been the main focus of those Noldorian nobles, Noldorian Rangers. There you go. Balcom McGann gone. The crossbows as well been shooting at them. So yeah, there you go. I don't know if Umbar had much left, but yeah, Gondor was actually starting to master out here. That lost general. It's just too much. And look at that. They've broken on through, but mainly because the Citadel Guard general just broke. And it looks like with that, you imagine Lothlorien will also start to master out as well. Army losses will probably start to come into play. It's 800 against, well, 130. It's still a very close fight, but in the end, it was just a little too much for the defenders, who are really, I think, it cost them at this choke point down here when they just didn't defend. When the Dwarven column started to push forward, they didn't have any support to sort of help that out. And maybe Gondor could have sent troops across early, because I think he had his side dealt and mopped up with quite easily. But anyway, we'll end the replay and have a quick look at the end results. So this is sent in from Bad Omens from his perspective. So thank you very much, man, for sending this one in. He was playing as the Iron Hills. He kind of played a bit more of a passive role. And also he was fighting elves, so his units don't have masses of kills. One of them got 103 kills with his Iron Hill warriors. One of his crossbows got 246, and his pikes 93. But yeah, nothing insane. Then we have Captain Save-A-Ho playing as Imladris. 115 kills with his guards of Imladris, 122 with another one there, 192 kills with his Noldorian swords, 175 with another one there, and then he's got his archers, 186 kills, 136 kills, 158, some solid kills, and then his Noldorian rangers, by far and away the most useful cav unit around, 357 kills. Then we have Executioner playing as Erebor, 251 kills with his Manchu claimers there. Yeah, his Barrack Guard, look at this. Oh, no, sorry, Erebor axes had a rough day, but also the Barrack Guard had a rough day. None of his shot got near to 100. I mean, I guess this one did. Eremith from Veterans 97, but yeah, these ones up here, and none of them got close to 100. 108 kills for the Erebor Axe Warriors here. I mean, they were fighting Gondor, so yeah, like, nothing like denying them from getting good kills, really. But yeah, that's a rough game. Definitely, as you can see, looking at this build, could have done with some range or something. Maybe just to play a bit of a slower game. But yeah, he went really elites and a lot of shock. And it just did not work out. Then we have Elmas playing as Gondor, who Erebor was facing off against. Got some good kills with his Cav, 136 there. His Blackroot Vale Archers, 133, 134. Polearms, 137, 212, did very well. And then, yeah, the rest of his infantry didn't actually do that great. 70 kills with Citadel Guards, the best of the bunch. Activia Banana playing as Lothlorien, 223 kills with Haldir. Probably most of those came from bow kills. 121 kills with the Galadrim Sword Warriors here. 155 with the Galadrim Bow Warriors. 134 with the Galadrim Bow Warriors. 199 with the Twilight Guard. Then we have Holy and then the F word. Playing as, or FK if you want to say. Playing as Umbar. He got 99 kills with the Arthraz and Asgard. Again, doesn't seem like Umbar got a great amount of kills. I feel like he could have done a better job defending his Haradrim Hunters. That was a big mistake. I feel like these guys just didn't get their full potential. Yeah, 99 kills with the Arthraz and Asgard. 92 with the Aduna Kori. He was also fighting like elves. It's tough to get kills. But yeah, still definitely I feel like some units could have done a lot better. Like these Balcom McGann, just nothing. It might have been better just being cheaper stuff if they're going to perform this well. But there you go, guys. That is today's battle. If you did enjoy, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here. If you want to see more Dawnless Days content, do let me know in the comments. Hit that notification bell. all that shenanigans, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.